Hello, Algebra 2 students. Welcome back to the final episode of your Unit 4 study guide. We're going to be looking at problem number 2 from checkpoint D, okay? So let's take a look at this one. It says, find a real value for C. So the equation has two non-real solutions. So they want us to find some value that will give us imaginary answers or non-real solutions, okay? So hopefully you remember that first, when we're looking at an equation, we can figure out whether it's going to have real solutions, non-real solutions, or just one solution. And the way that we do that is we got to first find or make the perfect square. So in this case, I moved it, give me 1 second. All right, there you go. So in this case, if I have x squared plus 4x plus c, I'm trying to find a value for c. I'm going to take that middle number and I'm going to do 4 divided by 2 squared. That'll help me find the perfect square. So that means 4 divided by 2, that's equal to 2 squared. 2 squared is equal to 4. Okay, perfect. So I know that my perfect square is going to be at 4. So my equation can be like this: x squared plus 4x plus 4, and that will be my perfect square. That'll give me one solution. That'll give me one solution, okay? Perfect. Sorry, that says one solution. So now, if I want two real solutions, I can't even write right here. So whoops, give me 1 second. Let me lower this a bit lower. Here we go. So if I want two real solutions, what did we say? The value of this 4 has to be higher or lower? Okay, I see a few of you saying higher, lower. Well, which one is it? Come on, think about it. Does it have to be less than the 4 or more than the 4 to be real? Oh, yeah, right. It has to be lower. So, for example, if I have x squared plus 4x plus 2, that's going to be two real solutions. But for two non-real solutions, I can have something higher. So x squared plus 4x plus 6. That'll have two non-real or imaginary non-real solutions. So what is my answer to this question? My question is find a real value for C. So I'm just gonna say any value. Whoops. Why is this thing moving? Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. Any value higher than what? What do we say? Higher than 4. So any value of C that we choose has to be bigger than 4. Okay? If you have any questions, stop at this time, pause the video, raise your hand, let me know. Or if you think you got what I'm trying to tell you, then move on to the next one. Okay? So let's look at part B from problem number 2. It says find a real value for D now. So the equation only has one solution. Okay, so going back to my chart, two real solutions is less than the perfect square. Two non-real or two imaginary would be higher. But for one solution, I have to just identify the perfect square. So what is the perfect square for this equation here? So I'm going to go ahead find the perfect square. So I'm going to do -2 divided by 2 squared. And that's going to give me -2 over 2. That's -1 squared, which is equal to +1. So that means the value of D that only will give me one solution is D equals 1. Okay. And that is it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have any comments concerns, complaints, even though I don't answer to complaints, please feel free to let me know. Again, if you want to rewatch something to make sure it makes sense, you can always do that. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube. But other than that, we are done. Good luck on your exam, y'all.